Hello everybody and welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3 where, I don't know, I'm kind of nervous about running down as we are. But this is apparently like a super secret second dungeon and I'm kind of hoping Gale will just magically teleport to us because that's what's happened before sometimes. So what I've saved, we're going in to the super secret second dungeon. I was like, is it supposed to be dark? A braced gate. Oh my. Oh boy.
No traps, please.
Yeah, no traps, please. Oh, I wonder if this is the route that we would have had, that if I'd have figured out you probably just walk through the wall in the sewers. You know? If this would have been that route. Oh, I was like, we're looking at these, I thought they were traps, maybe? They are not. Bodies do be getting dragged in here. Anyway, let's actually just... I didn't actually think he could lift that, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, this is, oh dang, so we're not gonna have Gale for this.
So that's progress.
But we do have Dog.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
Oh, what? Why? Why? And like, why are you making like corpse sculptures? Why are you sticking so many people in one of these things? I was like,
someone's left a trap out for us.
not me. Oh no. Oh my goodness gracious. Dog, don't step on it. Don't. Oh my gosh. I think somehow we're dodging it, but I'm surprised these didn't trigger. Like, or didn't. Oh, okay. Wow. I was like, they're not doing any damage to us. There they go. I thought these were supposed to put. Oh, that's the thing. They're being tricksy. They're like, oh, you're supposed to stand on it, these things to open things up. And now they're like, just kidding. We tricked you. Oh, maybe that would have set off, oh, I think that's a halfling corpse. Or a gnome. Usually, like I've said it before with the skeletons and, like, the corpses, but I really am pretty impressed with their dedication to making sure they include, like, the actual diversity of humanoid shapes that kind of come. I don't know if I could tell if there's a dragonborn in any of these or anything, but... Can I crouch through this one? Can we lock pick it? Is it a lock pickable one? Challenge. Oh my gosh. Nearly. We'll try again. I should have given him lucky or something. Wow. This really is just a... I do wonder if I like... Oh, sorry, I was saying this is like a massive underground dungeon of evil. Like, this is just excessive. And how do people not know that this many people go missing? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I guess in a big city, it's something that maybe you wouldn't notice. Especially if you're not in the targeted demographic. But, like, you know, just feels like something... somebody would notice, but even if they did notice, probably the kind of people who notice are the kind who can't really do anything. The ones who could do something that won't do anything even if they do notice it. Making sure everything's working. I've saved, and I'm gonna go to... Oh, can't go to camp. Oh, I was like, I'm gonna go to camp, pick up Gale, and come back. That's cheating. Can't do that. Alright, well, hopefully this dungeon doesn't take us to actual Cazador. I hope we can get back out. properly. Oh no. Quick, 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 quick. I was like, I think he very gently walked over the, that thing. Yep. How does he keep getting 22s? This is ridiculous. Whoa. The Kilt Maker's Confession? After that gloating visit by the master of the vampires named Cazador, it seems, I believe my incarceration can end in nothing but death, or worse. As such, it behooves me to confess my sins, if only in this small notebook, to lift their burden from my soul. Or, if that is not granted me, to record the reasons for my atonement. As a child, I was often coldly cruel to small animals, though I kept such abuse while hidden. As a youth, I teased my younger sister, Thara, unmercifully about her weight and skin blemishes, which I fear contributed to her chronic melancholy upon reaching adulthood. When I took the city accountant's certification test, I feared that I lacked the skills to pass, so I cheated by buying an illicit answer sheet. The above is followed by 6 more pages of similar transgressions. Okay. Well, I guess there's no jumping? I was like, maybe I could jump down? It doesn't really look like there's anything down here, though. I mean, are the gargoyles going to attack me? Or is there, like, something... like that was the button I was supposed to push, supposed to open something in here, and I'm missing it? Oh, I think I am supposed to step on the pressure plates. They aren't just triggering gargoyle-y things. But yes. They will trigger gargoyle-y things. Yelling at you, like spitting at you. But you also do need to have someone stand on the things to open a door, I guess?
Over here.
Where's the door? They're like, loot the chest, and I'm like, yeah, but I didn't see a black diamond in there. Yeah. Oh, I think I just like opened it anyway. I didn't get a black diamond, I think. Maybe they've changed it? Because they did say that this was apparently supposed to be a longer area. But there was like a whole lever puzzle. But now that the lever puzzle doesn't work because there was a bunch of bugs and one of the patches removed it. Like removed the lever puzzle. And so now we just have this. I don't know, the chest wasn't that bad. I just lockpicked it really fast. Okay, weird. I would have expected a bit more. Well, apparently Cazador's palace, is, according to this thing, is
not as bad as it could have.
is way harder.
What path lies before me?
Apparently Cazador is like actual dungeon. Look at him running like a Naruto nerd. Is full of traps, which makes sense for a vampire lord. But that was a bit underwhelming. I must say. Do I have to close this door in order for the other one to open? I think the other one was open. Yeah, okay. Well.
Let's see what this does.
Maybe that walkthrough was outdated, but... Ooh, I guess it's just a chest with some things down there. I was hoping for a bit more lore, but I was hoping to find that woman. I was thinking, oh, it would be nice if she could come help us. Alas, it is not to be. Hi, gal. I kind of want to rest. Well, I have my short rest back. Never mind. Yeah, I wanted my aspect back. Okay, I forget about short rest sometimes. Alright, well, the dais is, not in there. The dais was over here.
This way.
No, in here. I don't even know where the dais goes, but, you know. I feel like it was a safe bet to
Have a lot on my
be
mind.
like, oh, he only got... Oh, probably because... I was like, he usually has plus 20, but I think he doesn't get it with the, what do you call it? The, short rest. Tadpoling Center. Ugh. Well,
How much farther can I go?
anything of note here? Just a dais. Let's see where we go.
Stand on a clean metal platform. A beautiful but antiquated elevator. There are some scuffs to show its age, signs of things dragged onto it over the years. But it seems to be in good working order.
Okay, narrator.
What in the hells?
Oh,
I never knew this was here. This was always Cazador's private quarters. Only he ever came in
in the
here.
ballroom?
Well, him and the unfortunate souls we brought to feed him.
I don't know what else to do, so we're gonna journey into the depths. The walkthrough didn't seem to indicate that the woman was still up there. Also, if she's like a vampire, she's not a spawn, right? If she's a czar, then she's... Well, why would you want to keep your family line going if you think you're going to be the only one who exists, you know? A waypoint. Yay. We did it. Yeah. Okay, thank you, game. I appreciate it. Crypt gate. Oh, let's go look at it.
Cursed to put my hand in.
What in the hells? I never knew any of this was here.
Down in the depths. Ooh, magic door. I think it said that the other dungeon we just did is lower, but maybe not. I hear people through that one over there. Oh, gargoyle, entombing clot. Excuse me. Oops, no. I'm just trying to examine, actually. Oh. Well, it kind of looks like the game wants me to go this way. So I'm gonna go the other way first. I have a key.
Just like the door to the ballroom upstairs, this door features no keyhole, but does have an indentation for a signet ring.
He knows we're here.
The ring slots perfectly into place, and the door opens, assailing you with pungent, musty air.
And people... Oh, are these... No, these are not the other spawns, right? Gondelmead. Oh, prisoners.
Yours neither.
Approaching the cells, you're met
Uh-oh.
with hollow-eyed faces. There's an almost physical stink of decay and neglect.
Astarion, do you know who these prisoners are?
I don't even know what this prison is. He hid all of this from me. And the others. If I had to guess, I'd say they're part of his ritual. But where in the hells do they come from?
You. I know you. You're the one from the tavern. You smiled and joked and got me drunk.
You're dead.
You called me so many sweet things. My name sounded like a lyric on your tongue.
Sebastian.
Oh.
You remember me?
You were handsome. Shy. You'd never been kissed.
You taught me how. And then you destroyed me.
It can't be.
Gosh dang it. Oh, because this seems like somebody from a long time ago, I think. I think this might be one of Astarion's, like, first that he ever brought or something, you know. These are people he thought was dead, too. He thought Sebastian was already dead. Maybe he thought Cazador, like, drug him off and killed him. Or maybe Cazador bit him and was like threw his body out and it actually just made him a vampire throw. Because they were saying when we walked up, and I should have maybe paused a little bit before walking in, but it's like, oh, your eyes look all wrong. They're all red. You know, or somebody's saying something like that. And it's like, oh, do you guys not know? Like, what's up? Like, your vampire prisoner thrall things, you know? Who is he?
It's not just him. I know so many of these faces. They're my conquests. I pursued them, seduced them, and brought them to Cazador. He told us he was feeding on them, but he turned them to spawn. He turned every last one, so we'd have souls for this cursed ritual.
How long?
What?
How long have I been down here?
Oh, this is really tragic. Oh my gosh. I don't think I've, like, I mean, we're heading towards the completion of Astarion's quest, and I haven't completed anybody else's, but if they're all, like, brutal like this, I'm like, who, you know. We can't set them free. I don't, you know what I mean? Like, they're vampire spawn, and they don't have, they're all under Cazador's control still. Like, he could call them from far, far away. You know? We can only set them free by killing them at this point, unless there's a cure for vampirism. Now I feel like I should have maybe met his other vampire sibling spawns, but, like, I walked into a bunch of buildings in Worm's Crossing. I don't know where else I would go, but I'm gonna let Astarion answer.
170 years.
I knew it.
You were one of my first.
My family. My friends. They're gone. You took them from me. You took everything from me.
I don't know. And this is freaky. Like, it's like Cazador, like separated them, right? I'm sure he fed on some of them, but, like, it looks like he separated them according to, like, which one of his spawns brought them in, because these are apparently, at least maybe they're not. I'm just assuming maybe all of these are Astarions that he brought, or, you know, maybe they're all kind of mixed up in there, but I don't know why they'd still be in here and not elsewhere, like, not with the actual ritual taking place. I don't want to be mean, but, like, stop whining. The only thing that matters is killing Cazador. He's responsible for all this. He is. Like, Astarion didn't really have a choice. Like, I mean, I guess he could have died. He could have, but that's the thing, is he couldn't die, and, like, he couldn't. The compulsions that Cazador put him under were forced, you know, and, like, even if like he disobeyed Cazador, which he did do sometimes, he wouldn't be killed, he'd be punished for like a year, you know, or something, you know what I mean, like locked away or something. 170 years down here. I mean, persuasion is my best. I don't know. Oh, I don't want to be mean, but like it really is. We have to kill Cazador. I think. Well, I don't know how persuasive will set you free. What's the point of being free right now? Kind of, you know, like everybody he never knew and loved is dead. And that was really sad. Astarion was so like, you know, you were young and handsome. He remembers them. He remembers their faces. I think that's important. Astarion recognizes these people because their faces haunt him, all of them, for hundreds of years. This is my best one, so. Oh, alright, well.
Free. We'll never be free while that monster
You mean
lives.
Cazador?
That's why we're here. To destroy Cazador.
Okay.
You can't. It's not possible.
He's even been keeping these ones like locked away, like worse than his favored 6 that he like had doing like a constant rotation of like, you know, who's my mostest favorite, you know what I mean? He just kept these as like spare batteries or something in the basement. I don't know. Where's the key to your cell?
His staff. It controls everything. But he never sets it down. We'll never get it.
We will when we kill him. Woohoo! Sit tight, we'll be back. What a terrible thing to say to somebody in a prison cell who's been starved for 170 years. Oh my gosh. Like, I don't even know if these guys have been fed. I don't think they'll die if they're not fed. But like, obviously, like Astarion said, like they were treated really poorly, like only given rats or whatever, you know, on occasion. But I don't think these people have like ever been fed. Like, I'm surprised they didn't kill each other or tear each other apart. Where is he now?
The Grand Chamber. Just ahead.
Oh.
But even if you can kill him, what then? What happens to us?
Oh. Yeah. What do you want to happen? Or that depends on you. I think choice here is crucial for someone that's been locked away for a long time, but it is unfortunately also this. But what do you want to happen?
I don't know. I just don't want to die down here. Please, whatever you do, just do it quickly. I can't go on waiting.
We'll be back. You have my word.
Yeah, but I was gonna say, you better have something to say, because also, like, are these people gonna die if there's a ritual? You know what I mean?
We're all hungry, Vanya. I know. Just try to hold on, all right? My father will come soon.
Are these children? I thought they were halflings at first. They said my father, and I was like, is that a child? Are these vampire children in here?
So, what do we do when that tall freak comes back?
He opens the door, I get his legs, you get his arms.
They're
and that's close the door.
vampires.
Yeah. We'll be out of here in no time.
Are you sure he's coming back? The others look like they've been down here a long time.
Of course he'll come back. He's got to. Right?
I mean, do vampires grow? Like, I think they just stay at the age they're at. Yeah, we need to have a talk. Buddy, bucko. Oh my gosh. Astarion.
Gods above. He kept Sebastian. I should have known what Cazador was capable of. Ah, he's played us for such fools. Not just 7 spawn to placate the devil. 7 spawn and 7,000 souls bound to them in blood. Everyone, whoever trusted me enough to let down their guard, innocents, idiots, and the unlucky. It doesn't matter. I will need to sacrifice them all if I want to perform the ritual.
You can't. You can save them.
What's the point? They're as good as dead. I thought they were dead. If they are unleashed, they will cause incredible carnage. They will be ravenous. They must die. Better they serve a purpose.
I don't know, man. I think these are not necessarily. There's a path to taking this, and I don't know what it is. Oh yeah. And the moment they die, they will hate you as much as they hate him. You will never forget that. This isn't you, Astarion. Not really. There's still hope for them. You got out. You got better. I mean, he's not better. He's still a vampire. This isn't you, Astarion, not really. It doesn't really sound like him, you know, like when he speaks about it, it's not like he has like any sort of like, which is so, maybe it's just me reading into it, but it's just like, I think I trust Neil, whatever his name is, Neil Newton or something. It's like, I think when he's speaking these lines for Astarion, it's like Astarion feels like he has to do this in order to be free. And it's like, this is not what you have to do in order to be free. You know, killing Cazador is enough. And then, I don't know, but then it's like there's all this death and all this suffering. Do you really want to inherit that? He doesn't want to be Cazador. You know? I don't know. This isn't you, not really.
It should be. I don't want to be like them. They're pathetic. Horrible.
Oh no, that's a brutal one. So you will kill them all just because they remind you of yourself, or say nothing, because that's what apparently would have worked last time with Shadowheart. I think that's what people said was supposed to work last time. I don't know how many F5s I get, but I'm putting another one in. It's not his fault. Like, it is a little... but he was... as far as I can tell, as far as I know, like, he was forced, right? As far as from my understanding, he could either not do this and suffer forever, and not die, just suffer forever. Also, but I think Cazador, like, actually can force them to do things, you know? So it's like... he can't fight that, you know? Oh, but I want to say something, but...
Don't hate me. I just did what I had to. I swear. I did what I had to.
I know. Oh, I don't know if that was the...
I hope so.
Hang on, let me see. I'm so nervous. I don't want to lose Astarion. I didn't want to lose Shadowheart either. I really like the storylines going on with her and Lae'zel, where we have like a questioning of faith for those two, and we have a power complex with these two, and Karlach and Halsin just want the world to be a better place than what it is. You know what I like? I don't know. That's how I'm seeing it. Let's see. I want to see what each one, even though it takes ages to load in this game for me and I suffer. I want to see what each decision is.
It should be. I don't want to be like them. They're pathetic. Horrible. We must find Cazador. This must end.
Okay, the say nothing. There was not the realization there that I was hoping for. So let me load again. What fun, what fun. It took like a whole 60 seconds. Anyway, his don't hate me thing was like ripped my heart in half. I was like, yeah, it's like he's trying to persuade himself too. Like I did what I had to, but I mean that's as far as I can tell. Like I said, that's how I interpret it. I'm not saying it excuses his actions, but it explains them. Still did terrible things, but like he really, in this instance, I think really had no choice. Because I don't think he can even kill himself. If you have that option, then you're somewhat culpable, but like, I don't know, that's also very extreme.
It should be. I don't want to be like them. They're pathetic. Horrible.
Alright, let's do the brutal one. So you will kill them all just because they remind you of yourself.
They do not. That weakness in me is dead. It's dead! I have a higher purpose.
He doesn't sound like he believes it. I'm gonna keep my original. This one. I think the stay silent one with Shadowheart was to help her come to her own realization. But I don't know. Also, it can't be like that for every single one. The only right choice is to say nothing when they come to their big decision or whatever. Like, that would be too telling, I think. But maybe also it's the point is to tell the player to be quiet. And to let the characters decide for themselves in a way. Like, after everything, like, through what you've shown them, you know? I just worry with Astarion because he's only neutral. He's neutral with me. And that...
Can't slow down. Our parents will come first. Of
Can
course,
I-
I'm sure. And once we're free, we'll make those monsters pay. Hey! Hey, you! Come closer.
Oh, no.
Oh, God. It can't be.
It is you. I knew it. I'll kill you. Once I get out of here, I'll kill you!
Oh no, you're the children from the Monster Hunters camp?
Camp. Monster hunters. The girl camp. Oh God! My parents' camp. Chessa, focus. Resist the beast inside you. You promised. It's your fault. You did this to us. Didn't he tell you? He's the one that kidnapped us. He's the reason we're spawns. I'll kill you!
Did he actually?
Yes. Now that you mention it, I may have done
He
that.
actually did?
Don't look at me like that. Cazador's orders. Quite the deviation from my usual routine, of course. Capture, not lure. I didn't bring them in with sweet rolls or anything. I really forgot about them. Felt nothing the moment I handed them over to him. Oh.
Yeah, we promised. He had more of a reaction to the dude than he did to these kids that he actually did kidnap. What do you mean I forgot about them? We've been talking to the Gerd camp people. We promised their parents we'd save them.
Parents? You've seen my parents?
They're looking for you.
I miss them. I think. Or perhaps it's the hunger. Oh, I don't know. It's so hard to tell. You should go. Leave us here. We shouldn't be out there. We'd hurt our families.
The world will be a safer place to be behind bars. I mean, I don't know. If we let them out of like, you know, oh, it's the right thing to do. They're children. Like, they could just go on a massive rampage and kill their whole families, which is horrifying for them and for their families. You know, like, their families aren't going to kill them. They'll die. Oh, never give up hope. Trust me, I know what I'm talking about.
Behind the exhaustion, starvation, and fear, recognition stirs in her eyes. And with it, hope.
You really mean
I
it?
hope so.
Cazador's got this stuff. It controls the doors. If you get it, you can set everyone free. If you get it, somehow.
I mean, we need to find a cure for vampirism. We can't just let them loose, but I'll free you once I have the staff.
Good luck. If you fail, well, I suppose we'll be seeing you again in here.
Astarion, what do you mean? I thought he told me he didn't kidnap them.
Well,
Yeah.
you clearly want to say something.
Yes. Will you save the children of Almost Tribe like you promised?
I'm not sure. I've been weighing my options. On the one hand, they're the key to my unlocking eternal power and freedom. On the other, well, it's my fault they're here. Yes, it was Cazador's command. I had no choice, but it seems now I do.
You should free them. You owe them that.
And what am I owed? What about the injustices I've suffered? Am I not entitled to anything? All that matters now is killing Cazador. I've earned that, if nothing else. We can deal with the prisoners when the time is right. After all, they're not going anywhere.
Okay, why you gotta be mean about it?
Well, you clearly want to say something.
Just want to know if you'll actually set those prisoners free.
I'm not sure.
Okay.
On the one hand, well, yes, it seems now I do.
Yeah.
We can.
Yikes.
Here we go.
Well, this looks like a big main area. Maybe let me go look in here. Oh, this is something that I couldn't open, I think. I mean, I could try to open it. Oh, with the signet ring. Okay.
Just like the door to the ballroom upstairs. This door, the ring slots perfectly.
Scroll of names. What? Could I jump down from here? Oh. Alright, hang on. We gotta look up here first. Yeah, I've left the weenies behind. Is this Cazador's actual room? Oh, dang it. Oh, well, Astarion's still attached, so hopefully it counts. If he wants to say anything. Barely a name of a person. The Guild, Hidden Rulers of Baldur's Gate. This book's central argument is encapsulated in a chapter devoted to Real Sareo, Guild Kingpin of Little Calimsham. In another time, in another place. I may have read this one already, I'm not sure. Rilissa Rael would have been celebrated as a revolutionary in Baldur's Gate. In her own lifetime, she's known as a crime lord, a kingpin of the guild, ruling over a city within a city that is the district of Little Calimshan. Rilissa's story began when she was orphaned at a young age. Her father was hanged by the Flaming Fist for sheltering his fugitive brother. Soon after, her mother was denounced by the jealous wife of a patriarch and imprisoned in the sea tower where she perished. Alone in the world, she learned 2 valuable lessons. When the law is corrupt, it is a necessity for those without the support of its enforcers to act outside it. And when the law is brutal, it is an ethical duty to act against it. Surely is. Operating from within the Callum Jewel Emporium, Rilsa knows the value of everything and everyone that moves through Baldur's Gate. She controls a wide network of agents. But second-hand knowledge is cheap. Rilsa's real trick is to draw those with secrets to share directly into her orbit. At her Garden of Whispers, information can be shared with the guild anonymously. Anyone with a grudge to bear or a competitor to bring low, that is to say, anyone of importance, can ensure that this whole city knows their grievance. It is said that if somebody speaks your weak spot in the garden at dawn, you can expect to find a knife buried in the exact spot before night falls. Interesting. A letter. Morale Alchem. I suppose as you say, you have your reason to be proud of the expansion of the vampire circle in your city. Of course, at that club is more homogenous than Baldur's Gate, and you face fewer challenges from other factions and law enforcement, but still accept my kudos on your progress there. Enjoy your success while you can, Alchem. I'm afraid that very soon it will be surpassed by my situation in Baldur's Gate, definitively so. I am on the verge of a long-planned transformation that entirely changes the rules of the game. Too long have I been content to be merely a major city's vampire lord when I can be so much more. And I shall. But that's all I'll say about the matter at present, young Alchem. After all, we mustn't give away the surprise entirely. Okay. Interesting why he would have that. Eternal cruelty. For my sins, my soul was made ink and written onto this parchment where it scrawls sleeplessly for eternity unless you free it. Is it something that I can break? I can burn it? Oh, maybe that one? Names, thousands of them. Many of the surnames would be familiar to a Baldurian, though some of those that near the beginning of the list are of families now long disappeared. This is a list of names of people dating back centuries, but continue right up to the present day. The Journals of Cazador Zar records the movements and actions of his spawn with particular attention paid to Astarion. Of course, every order, failure, and punishment is recorded with cold calculation. Only the most recent entries seem to betray any emotion. Astarion failed to return from his hunt this night. Gotti informed he will have the pliers ready when the boy shows himself again. Still missing, I ought not to be surprised. The boy has always been troublesome, but to disappear now when we are all but ready, it is unconscionable, even for him. I have dispatched the brood. They will find him and bring him home, and when they do, I will make him scream for this. It has been days, and he is still missing. No amount of pain has motivated his brothers and sisters to find him. It seems Baldur's Gate has swallowed him whole. I am searching further afield, but my reach outside the city is limited. In the meantime, the hunt continues here. Dalaria and Petrus returned from today's hunt, rushing to report that they had seen him in Worm's Crossing. Their tale was fanciful, but they believe it to be true. Astarion standing in the sun's light, willing and able to disobey me, inconceivable. It seems he has become more than troublesome. He is now a liability, but he will be brought to heel. He will come home, take his place with the others, and complete his purpose. My spawn fails me. Astarion eludes me. I will have my due. Yeah, well. Love that he calls it Meditations of a Vampire Lord. Arrow of Transposition. And what, pray tell, are you?
On the pillow rests a skull with a scroll clamped in its bony jaws. The skull's empty eye sockets flare with an eldritch gleam. You feel invited somehow to witness the skull's memories. It seems urgent.
Okay. Hang on, I want to have Astarion back for this, but he's a weenie baby and can't jump. What the heck? Why did that like send itself so far?
Skull waits patiently. It has but one purpose, for you to witness its memories.
Okay.
This skull is all that remains
Oh.
of the vampire Velioth. He turned Cazador, gave him the gift, and then taught him the rules of vampiric
He does
existence.
have little fangs. Concentrate on the memory. What is Velioth's first lesson? Ugh. I'm a failure.
Your attention wanders for a moment, and you miss the import of Velioth's ghostly whisper.
I knew I should have quick
Velioth
saved.
recalls when Cazador reached out to a former friend. His punishment was to watch as Velioth drained his friend dry.
Come on. Yay, I got at least one of them.
Velioth's second lesson is that power comes from solitude. To share with others is to be weak, and to be weak is to fail and die. Velioth recalls when Cazador rebelled against him. Cazador suffered 11 years of impalement because he failed.
So Cazador is simply doing what was done to him, right? Potentially we could feel bad for all vampires because they're all victims of the system that turns them terrible. Let's see. Dang it.
You let the shock of impalement allow your focus to waver, and Velioth's words drift away, lost in the mists of time. Velioth recalls Cazador, his lessons learned, killing him in the rite of perfect slaughter. How they both laugh.
Oh, I need to know how this
Velioth
works.
recalls Cazador boiling the flesh from his skull, and then, to mock him, clamping his schooling scroll in Velioth's jaws. The skull's eyes flash a final time, and its jaws sag open. The scroll with all of Cazador's rituals is yours. Velioth is no more.
Okay.
Even
What? What? Even his precious rules. Ah, okay. He stole everything, even his precious rules. Wait. What does it do? Dealing all the ways death can be turned to one's advantage or simply made more interesting. The rite of perfect slaughter, the liturgy of the dead, the sacrament of the damned, and many more strange accursed rituals cover the parchment. The final entry, however, is familiar. The rite of profane ascension. O piteous dead, O ravenous dead, immortality is your gift, but darkness is your prison and hunger is scalar. The rite of profane ascension will release you, walk in the sun, suffer not from hunger, grow your power beyond anything you imagined. A pact has been made with the Lord of Hellfire, deliver unto him 7,000 souls, he's bearing an infernal mark, and you shall be free of your chains, you shall know true power. Okay, and this. Oh, good. Now we know the way to do it. Yay. I don't care. Shut up. Oof. My soul was made in ink and written on this parchment where it's scrolled unless you free it. I mean, if this pops out with an enemy, I don't want to deal with it, but... I don't know. Nothing anymore. Alright, well, now I'm worried that I'm ruined everything and that Astarion's gonna die. But... we do have some saves we can fall back on. This one was, yeah. Yeah, that was not too far back. Where are we at? An hour. It's been recording for an hour. I know you all can jump down, but give
One with the weave.
Astarion back his shoes, or give Gale back his shoes rather.
Yes?
You can have your shoes back now. I think the Misty Step is used up, but you know, at least that one is. But it's kind of handy having Gale have multiple Misty Steps so we can get in and out of things. Oops. I meant for that to be me. The Tourmaline Depths. Ow, my butt. I am using a cushion, but it's still not enough. It was Master Vampire Donelazar who reopened the vast blue-green halls beneath Baldur's Gate and brought them under our control. But what is the history of this subterranean expanse and how far back does it go? Not even Donella, the architect, knew for certain. But in her notebook, she speculated the depths were originally dwarven, built by exiles from Barrendon, though she admitted she was no scholar of dwarven history. Though deeply delved, the halls were certainly more of an outpost than a city, Donella wrote. Though if it was established as a facility over a mine, what were the dwarves mining here? A larger question in this writer's mind is, how do these abandoned depths go undiscovered for so long under a great city like Baldur's Gate? Were they deliberately hidden by some kind of glamour that finally wore off? We may never know. The general populace very rarely knows the full depths of their, like the old cities that they live in, right? And the same thing happened in Veilguard. Same thing happened in like any Dragon Age, but it looks like they're probably mining that blue stuff. The azurite. Oh wow. Oh wow. They've given me a lot of like items like this where it's like, oh, you can make potions, and I don't know, someday I'll make a character whose like whole thing is making potions, but like today is not that day. What? Okay, I guess nothing. Oh.
What's that?
Okay.
Easy. This place is hungry for blood.
What do you mean? What does that mean? Is this... Oh, okay, it's a trap. I see. I was like...
Don't touch me.
I'm adding a bonus. Kept getting 22s earlier. Wow. Undead Bane. Attack rolls with this weapon have advantage against undead. It is a finesse weapon, which I think
No one stopped me yet.
is not something I'm proficient with. Oh, I am. But it's like, meh. Well, it's not too much less than what I have currently, but... Oh no, I'm using a two-handed weapon. Let's give that one to Astarion, honestly.
Keep a blade close.
He's got finesse weapons. Ooh, yes, actually, this would be... Right? Because that's a dagger, a short sword. And this is also a short sword? Oh. But it's very plain. We can't do that? Maybe I should respec him, because instead of getting defensive duelist, I'll let him have two. This is a short sword, and this is a short sword. And this is more of a main weapon. I don't want to undo everything. It would be a pain to remember what I did for everything. just to change one of his feet. Oh, this weapon is a two-handed weapon? Can he not use a dagger when this weapon is equipped? A rapier requires two hands? That doesn't make any sense at all. Well, I'll have him use the evil combo. Ooh, okay. On the offhand. Oh, I see. So that you could switch. Okay, those are interesting offhand, main hand changes. Okay, I thought I equipped that for him, but I guess not. But well, okay. Interesting that I didn't see it on the way over, but I managed to catch it on the way back.
Looking ahead.
I was like, what's the point of this? We may have found everything we're after, so if I can't go any further, that was up. I'm scared. Haha! Open the key to Cazador's dungeons. Now it's the hard part, I think. I've been recording for an hour and 15 minutes. I have been in freaking this place for like at least 2 hours. 2.5, like 2 hours and 45, almost 3 hours. The lower city. I knew it. Oh, okay. Here's the. Okay. What? Why are we? This was the way to Cazador's stuff, right? Is this? Why did we leave? It said oh, maybe I need to go back up because I did drop down. Okay, I just found the way to come back through, I think. I guess. I don't even know if I can get back up to where I was, though. I guess there is within this house. Oh. Yes. Right? I think that's where I want to go. I can't fast travel. I guess I could do the really pain in the butt thing and make like a giant ladder. Apparently this is caustic brine. I wasn't really looking. Every time I kind of managed to skirt the edge. So that's nice.
On my mind. And, well, in it.
I'm really mad. I did this whole thing. I made sure we were separated. My character was separated from everybody. I don't know if I accidentally clicked something, but she just yeeted herself down here after all that work, getting her up and trying to not damage her. And now I'm just like, okay, whatever. Just stay up there.
I'd love to,
I was
thanks.
gonna have Karlak do it now, but gosh dang it. It's really frustrating. Okay, well, I've managed to waste a bunch of things in order to get people to here. I don't even know if I'm supposed to be up here. I think this was just a side door, though.
Been through.
And that we were gonna go through here. Yes. Oh, I was about to just like walk away, but I should probably end this one here before we get into things, crazy things. Hopefully I have the time to finish this for Astarion, regardless of what happens. I don't know if there's a cure. There's a cure for vampirism in Skyrim. I don't know if there's a cure for vampirism in Baldur's Gate, but 7,000 souls, like, were those souls inside of some of these spawn, or like are there 7,000 people somewhere that are vampires down here? Like, that's wild. I feel like that would not work. Don't think you could store that many people, even in a crazy underground dungeon, but I don't know. But thank you all for joining me. I appreciate it. Real quick, I want to say thank you to my patrons. I want to say thank you to all my patrons, starting out with my Acorn tier patrons. Thank you so much, Fane, for your support, and thank you so much, Leo, for your support. If I say that wrong, I'm so sorry. I want to give an extra special shout out to my Sapling tier patrons. Thank you so much, Reese Galito, for your support. I very much appreciate it, and I still appreciate the blanket. Thank you. And I really want to say thank you to my other supporter, Sebastian James, my old friend. Thank you so much for your support. I very much appreciate you as well. And I want to give an extra special shout out to my Forest tier patrons who have gone above and beyond in their support of me and the channel, and who I truly cannot thank enough. So thank you so much, Christopher, as always, for your support. I treasure it a lot. Thank you so much. And thank you so much, Nightshade, for joining the crew up there in the forest. I appreciate you so much, and I hope you're enjoying the videos. So thank you all again for joining me and for being on Patreon and watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.